quite serene after that last card.
Do you know that anything can trigger off some deeper issues for you? So Louisa is quite happy, she's feeling light, she's a little bit giggly, so now she can think she doesn't have an issue, but we're going to find one. And I just want you to show this simple way of how anything can just trigger something off for you. So Louise, if you think of something really nice, it could be a flower, it could be a sunset, thought of a flower? Okay. So what type of flower?
Daisy.
A daisy.
Pink daisy.
A pink daisy. So just let's do like a word association with that. So just kind of keep speaking about the pink daisy and we'll see where that leads. So pink daisy means what?
I'm seeing the pink daisy. It's multiple flower petals. Yellow centre. I'm seeing a bee come in and land and drink from the daisy. Off he goes with the pollen stuck on him.
Okay, so when you said the bee was drinking from the daisy, how does that feel?
As me as the flower, or just me looking at it?
Just the thought of that.
It's okay, that's part of creation. They both need each other to survive.
To survive. What I noticed with Louisa, that when she was speaking about the flower and the lovely colours and the yellow centre and the bee, she was happy, and then the bee was drinking from her and her energy had dropped down. So that was my cue that there's a little bit of a charge there for her. So this is why I ran with that. So again, what's really important is awareness and openness. So Louisa, as she was thinking more about the bee drinking and as she kept speaking, it sounds good. They are both there for survival. Survival. Not living, not high vibration, but survival. So what seems to be coming up now is about survival. The symbiotic relationship one with the other. And what if Louisa, as the bee, didn't have the pollen? Then she's not going to survive. So Louisa is now going to pick a card that's going to support her in whatever that is about survival and that symbiotic relationship. So illumination. So if you just hold that and feel into it, notice the energy, notice your thoughts, notice your feelings.
The bee's shaking the pollen off his legs and feels a lot lighter. Does that make sense? It's like he's shaking the pollen off and flying away, feeling a lot better for it, even though he's meant to have it. Yeah, I'm lighter because of that. That's all I'm getting at the moment.
So what does pollen on bees' legs mean for you?
Well, if I think of it scientifically, it means pollinating the next flower.
Yeah.
Which connects everything.
Yes. Now might be a good time to just pick another card. Radiation. If you hold that and just notice how different parts of you are functioning, whether you could just think physical body, you could think mental, emotional or spiritual.
mental was the thing that stood out for me when you were talking.
So with the mental, does there seem to be a belief about taking the pollen and connecting that for life, for others? What's the belief around there?
Yeah, there's something about carrying the weight to help others.
So this is the mental burden of carrying others. So if you just tune in just to your mental body, so just imagine what the mental body would seem like. So it's going to be lighter than the physical body and lighter again than the emotional body. So just kind of get a sense, perhaps you might see it as an object or an image.
I see it like brain waves, like wavy lines.
So probably the brain rhythms. So if you just tune into that and just thinking, and notice which has a charge for you. Beta, alpha, theta, gamma, delta.
I think it's beta.
Okay, so just allowing the radiation card to just change the brain rhythms in the mental body and just notice what's different.
It's lifted. I have like a heaviness across the forehead. That's lifted.
Great. So now if you be the bee and you have pollen on your legs,
It's just a part of it. I don't have this urge to shake it off anymore. And it comes off easy at the next flower. Not just on my legs, it was, it's almost a part of me. And it was easy to give to the next flower. Yeah.
Would you like to know more about you being the bee?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. Pick another card.
Did you want to be a part of the film, did you?
Balm is a beautiful card. It's an ancient soothing balm that heals the wounds mentally, emotionally, spiritually and physically. It can heal as deeply as the causal body, perhaps at the very first incarnation. But we will see what happens as Louisa is holding the balm card and what that means to her. Might not have anything to do with what I just mentioned.
What it's done is just placed calm, created calm in the mind as well. Where I've had that heaviness, it feels soothed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So soothe the mental body.
Yeah.
So harmonise the brain rhythms and now healed a trauma or challenge on a deep level in the mental body. How does that feel?
Fantastic.
That resonates?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.